everyone, my name is Jody and I'm a physical health and wellness coach. Today I want to discuss with you the 7 movement fundamentals that we utilize every day, in and out, whether or not we realize it. These 7 movement patterns use our entire body as a whole collectively and stimulate all of our major muscle groups to make sure that we stay well balanced, strong, mobile, stable, and just so we can get through our day-to-day lives. So our first move that I want to discuss is our pull. You can think of the pull motion as anything grabbing and using that posterior chain to pull back. So with that said, you could use this in the gym, using your weights, bending down, pulling up, a lat machine, pull up, whatever it might be. All very important movements. So besides the gym, we could also use these in our day-to-day lives. For example, reaching up, pulling something, pulling the fridge open, a heavy door, a lot of different movements that we use every day, again, regardless if we're thinking of it or not, but we still need to stay strong in those areas. On the other side of our pull is a push. So pushing motion, obviously pushing away from our body. You can think of that in the gym as maybe a heavy or a light bench press, laying down on the bench, lifting some dumbbells, resistance bands, whatever that looks like for you. Maybe in day-to-day, that could be something along the line, pushing a heavy door open, pushing something nice and heavy along, moving your dining room table, a couch, whatever that is. But again, something that's very important that we're gonna be using day-to-day. Third, we have our squat. One of the very most used, I would say, that we use every single day, getting up and down, regardless of if you're using the toilet, your dining room chair, your couch, your office chair, your car, we're getting up and down. So just our basic up, down, squat. Utilizing all of our major muscle groups in our lower body. Next, with the squat, we're gonna go into our lunge. So if you think about this in a gym setting, stepping back, lunging down, coming back up. Pretty simple, right? Using dumbbells, weights, machines, whatever it is again, but we use this every single day in our day-to-day lives as well. Again, just like I mentioned the pull or the push, even the squat, squatting down, lifting up, however it is, we use that lunge to get down if we're lifting properly, to lift up that laundry, the kiddo, bending down, pick something up, the pen, to get back up. So not only do we use this in the gym to lift heavy weights to get nice strong legs, but we need to make sure that we're thinking about this in our day-to-day lives. Next is our hinge. This is also another very important one that a lot of us go through incorrectly and can hurt our spine or especially the lower back. Our hinge motion is keeping our back nice and flat and bending just at the hip. So thinking about shooting your tailbone to the back of the room, all while maintaining a nice stiff spinal column. Straight, core tight, up and down. This is a movement that you might see in the gym with a deadlift where you're maybe holding a bar, bending up and down. You can do single leg ones using machines, dumbbells, barbells, resistance bands. Again, lots of options. But if you think about this in our day-to-day life, we again are doing this hinge motion a lot. Just like every other move we have gone through, just to bend down, pick something up, maybe the kiddo, the laundry, you dropped your pen, whatever that might be. The 6th movement we're gonna be going through is rotation. So we're gonna think of moving in a rotational movement. So either that spinal column, our neck can move in a rotation, our arm in and out, our leg where it connects in the hip can rotate in and out. All of these movements, again, very important. Thinking about it in the gym, we can do those rotations to keep our back and our shoulders nice and strong, our neck mobile, strong, stable, core movements to keep their spinal column strong. But then as well, thinking about this in our day-to-day life, where we are needing to bend behind, maybe driving, looking behind our back, keeping that core nice and strong, but keeping that mobility and stability in that spinal column. Our 7th movement or fundamental movement pattern that we're gonna discuss is gait. So, easily also known as walking, maybe running, jogging, even crawling could be considered in this. So this is a movement that obviously we are going to use in the gym and a lot outside of the gym. So regardless if you're using your brisk walk or your run, your jog, whatever it is for your workouts, this is going to be needed in our day-to-day lives for very obvious reasons. We need to get around. That is what our legs are for. Get us up, get us moving from place to place. So Going back again, so we have all 7. We have the pull movement, the push movement, our squat, our lunge, hinge at the hips, and rotation, twisting either in the spinal column, our shoulders, hips, wherever it might be, and finally our gait. To sum it up, all 7 of these movements are very important. I wouldn't place one more important than the other because they all are needed to stay overall balanced, healthy, strong, stable, mobile, all the above. So I encourage everybody to continue to work on these 7 movements in the gym, outside of the gym, with weights, without weights, whatever that looks like for you. Just continue practicing them and being mindful of how you move your body, and to make sure that you are moving your body in all of these 7 patterns every single day, just to keep those muscles nice and strong. So go ahead, subscribe to our YouTube channel. We do provide lots of different movements that you're able to find and follow to help with these 7 movement patterns that can benefit you to help you stay nice, strong, and healthy. Thank you guys. Have a great rest of your day.